hive on. Let's get it. First laps of season 5. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, God.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jimmy Culture Racing and Season 5 of my BTCC Styled Championship. I can't believe we're here. This Season 5 is just absolutely incredible. I'm absolutely gobsmacked, to be honest. I couldn't have done all this. If you don't listen to the start of the stream, we've recently rebranded the channel to Jimmy Culture Racing from JCR, which was Captain Colossus. That was the meaning of the intro poster. Just a bit of a nod to Captain, so I wouldn't be here without him, to be honest. He dragged me kicking and screaming into the comms box, and never really looked back. But speaking of comms box, this guy needs no introduction. He's been with me all the way through from season 1 up until now. He's been my right hand man, good friend, what a brilliant friend, and an encyclopedia of knowledge of the BTCC. I have never met a guy that knows so much about BTCC. Just for example, if I asked him, and he's going to come, you can hear me, he's going to come back with this answer, I'm sure. He's going to, if I ask what number Gordon Shedden run in 2003, he could probably tell me the car, the number, and what the race result was. He needs no further introduction. You've got your favourite commentator back, my commentator, good friend, Mr. Adam Bath. Are you there, sir?
I'm here, Jimmy. You set me up for fame. How haven't you by giving me that place? I would have thought it's not a 2003 you would have probably been in the production class, so I think he was in a Ford Focus.
Well,
probably 52 in a Ford Focus, but I'm guessing because he's coming out of
don't admit that you were using Google, Adam.
You surprised me with that one, so I will Google it after the screen.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get the answer in the chat. So, what are your comments, Adam? What are your thoughts? We're here, season 5.
Yeah, I mean, right at the end of season 4, you already talked about season 5, so it was a case of trying to work out what we can do between the liveries, the kind of format, how we can make it better, how we can.
Yeah, same as last season. I don't think there's any rain this weekend. I'm hoping. This is the first race.
We've obviously got a slightly different production. We've now got a Facebook group. I mean, right, everything's changed since season 4, hasn't it? But yeah, let's look forward to season 5 already.
It is, yeah, and we've made some changes. We're going to go to the grid shortly. We're going to go live to Brands Hatch. Do you want to just talk through what the poster that's on the screen at the moment, Adam? And just say sort of what we implemented, what we kept saying, and just give the people that haven't watched the series before and are new to the channel.
So for those of you who haven't seen it before, and those of you who didn't see the launch, normally when we're doing the BTCC, we kind of focus more on the Super Touring era, which is the more classic era of the BTCC. And you can see on the right-hand side of that poster, we've got a selection of the Super Touring liveries. On the top right hand corner we've got Muller for Audi from 1998, we've got the Valvoline Ford Radsitch from 96, 23 Primera from O'Dor in 93, and Patrick Watts number 14 Peugeot from 97, and then we've got the Volvo of Rickard Vidal from 97. So they're the classic ones from the Super Touring era, which we focused on before. But this year we've decided to change it up, open up the deliveries a little bit more to bring a bit of feel to the championship. Last season we obviously brought in the independents, which we brought back again this season. But we've decided to bring in what we're calling the Total Tour. So from 2000 onwards, obviously Super Touring ended, and it went to BTC regulations, then went to S2000 and latterly NGTC. So that's just allowed us to open up deliveries, and we've got Colin Turkington's BMW in the top left-hand corner, Jason Plato's Chevrolet Lucetti, that was his 2010 version, and then we've got Rob Huff in his Seat, and below that Dan Eves in the Honda Integra. That was basically a Honda Integra, which wasn't really a touring car, but that's the bone of contention for a lot of people. And then finally on the Total Tour, we've got the Vauxhall Vectra there. That one's being driven tonight by Clay Jacks, who's standing in for LSC Ben. That would be Giovanardi, but it's Tom Chilton tonight. And then we've got the selection of the independents down the bottom. So because we've got these essentially three classes, we've got basically three championships running at the same time, as well as a head-to-head between the Total Tour and the Super Touring. So there's lots to watch over the course of the season that unfolds.
Excellent introduction, Adam. There's nothing more I can add, so I think it's only time that we cut live to Brands Hatch and we can go and watch these cars going around the track. I mean, I've designed them all from scratch and I've seen them all the time, but to see them live on track being driven out they should, yeah, that's going to be a new one for me and I can't wait. So without any further jabbering, let's cut to Brands Hatch, and here on the screen now we've got we'll go back to the top of the grid. Go on, Adam, introduce the liveries.
Yeah, there we go. So that's the first look of the Chevrolet out on the track now at the moment. That one's being driven by Shallow, Jason Plato's 2010 Chevrolet Lucetti. Obviously a new car that we're using for this season. We've seen the launch, we're using the Lexus LFC as GT4, GR4 I should say.
RCF.
And it RCF, I do apologise. And it holds the livery really well. That was obviously one of the main things. We wanted to make sure we could get a livery, a car that would hold the livery really well. And it's the first time that we've had Chevrolet represented in the championship as well. So it's a great addition to have this livery on the grid. And hopefully Shadow doesn't drive them too much weight.
And a welcome return for Shadow as well. So we'll move on to Danny C, who's in Ivan Muller's Audi A4 from the day. He's changed his number this season. He's running number 12 as Ivan Muller, who's running Frank Beeler's last season, number 45. And Danny has been with me from season 1. He's won the championship twice. Clay Jacks has also won it twice. Unfortunately, Clay Jacks has got commitments this time out, and he's offered his services as a reserve, which I'm sure the rest of the grid will be mildly relieved about, because he managed to win it last season after missing 3 races, or 3 rounds, 2 races per round, so effectively missed 6 races. So to win it after that is just absolutely incredible, and it just proves what a talented driver we've got there in the form of Clay Jacks. So go well tonight, Danny, and that applies to everybody. And the next car we've got up in line is the man himself. So, Adam, over to you.
This is another one of the new liveries, sort of a Vauxhall Astra 2007. Giovanardi is the main driver that we're going to be using this season, but obviously LFC Ben, as I alluded to, can't make this round. You've got Clayjax, defending champion, standing in. So he's running as Tom Chilton, but it's a fantastic livery. We've obviously had Vauxhall win every season, but to have this livery, it's just a brilliant addition to the grid and adds a lot of extra colour. As you're going to see, we've got with the new liveries, it really brings extra colour into the championships. It's great to see, and I just see how well Clayjax will do. He's already at the top of the standings at the moment here in practice, so yeah, it's ominous, isn't it, for the first race?
It is, and here's a next. You carry on, Adam. I'll just do the keyboard.
Okay, well, do the difficult thing for me, as I'm remembering who's in what livery. So we've got Marty. Yeah, right. Again, you set me up for failure, aren't you? Marty in the Super Touring was a Ford Mondeo back in the day, with Valvoline livery. This one's from 1996, all Radisich. Now, Marty is a fantastic driver. He came in the final round in B3 at BMWs and won that round, raced with us all 3 last season, and he's a very, very fast, very competitive driver. As you can see there, he's second in the standings at the moment on here, so yeah, hopefully Marty will go well, and he's representing one of the super sports.
Just quickly, before we move on to the next driver, we're just checking a bit of the chat here. We've got Craig Cook from CC Sim Racing in the chat saying, let's go lads. We've got quite a few, I think 6, if I remember rightly, from the CC Sim Racing community.
Marty's one of them.
Yeah, Marty's one of them, so we're very honoured to have these guys on the track. They come from the same community that runs the same as we do, maybe not the same events, but the same standards, high standards of driving. It's very clean, very respectful and very fast, so big shout out to Craig Cook. So if you want to check his channel out, he does all sorts. He's currently running a Renault Clio Cup on a Monday and Thursday with Group A and Group B. Ironically, if you want to go back, check the last round he did. It was at Eigen Nordwand, if I pronounce that correctly. The poor guy was on the edge of his seat. He was going dizzy. He was doing, like I call him, Murray Cook, and he had to do it 2 nights on. Well, he had to do it on the Monday night, and he did it on the Thursday night. The excitement of it was still the same, and it's probably one of the best and funniest commentators. He's a professional commentator in real life, but he gets so excited, and it was great to watch. So go and check his channel out, CC Sim Racing. Give him a sub while you're there. Like his channel. He's always supporting us all the way through. Yeah, so go and check that channel out. And the next race is on Monday. I'm not sure where it's at, but I'm sure Craig will drop that in the chat if he's still about there. But moving on, we've got, we're going to go visit another new driver to the series.
Yes, this is Line Bus. We're talking about CC Sim. Line Bus raced in the WTCC World Tour class over at CC Sim. And I think I'm right in saying that he won that championship, so we know how quick he is. He's in the 1993 Primera by Keith O'Donnell. So Line Bus is going to be one to watch because he is mightily fast. I've not raced against him personally, but the fact that he won over at CC Sim, that just tells you everything you need to know. So he will be one to watch for sure, and he will be definitely fighting for the overall championship, if not just the Super Touring. So keep your eye on this guy. One of my favourite liveries. Is absolutely fantastic, and you've done brilliantly with all of these liveries, mate. They're absolutely stunning. This is the first time I've seen them all going around the circuit. I've seen them built. I just haven't seen them going around the track. So this is
It's good, isn't it? I mean, I've not seen them all go around the track. So we'll move on to Mr. Sweden.
Quite literally Mr. Sweden, isn't he? From Sweden, and he's driving Rickard Rydell, who is a Swede, the 98 champion. This is a 97 Volvo S40. Obviously Volvo being a Swedish mark as well. We had the opportunity to get Ekberg into this car, and he is going to be absolutely loving this. We tried to match him with colours last season by running him in the in a rapid fit Ford Mondeo, but this time he's actually in a Swedish car with a Swedish driver. So hopefully he will go well on his day. Ekberg is a very good driver, and as you can see, he's already just got down to 6. As I say, that means that he's running up the top there. So well, hopefully he will go well tonight.
I'm just going to conscious of time, but we're going to just going to quickly visit. That's what confused me. So anyway, we'll get qualifying going in a minute, because they've had plenty of practice now. So we'll get qualifying going, and then we can run through the grid. As we're doing qualifying. Is that a good idea, Nick?
Yeah, I think so, yeah, that'll be fine.
Right, so I've had a couple of messages in the chat saying tick boxes off Ekberg for drivetrain and aspiration. I've altered that in the settings because it was on 3 dots, but everybody else has got in. Unfortunately, Skins is having a problem with his internet, so we might be down 1 driver. Who else are we missing? We're missing 1, at least 1.
We've got 13 at the moment, so it should be up to 14. Hopefully they're just running a little bit late and they will get in on time. We've got Lilo there. He's muted in, but that's it. Not 100% sure who we've got.
So we just go.
Whatever it is.
Quickly come out of this and just go into there and see who we're missing. So we got 15. Right.
Perhaps they just weren't out on track then.
Yeah, we're missing. We're missing.
Yeah, only the one that's missing.
They're just not out on track. I think Tyler is preserving his car. He's desperately trying not to pull the miles on it because he wants it in tip-top condition. So if Skins can get in, I might have to set the grid. If he can get in the lobby, if he gets in the lobby, I'll reset the grid and put him. I'll have to just put him at the back because he won't have done the qualifying lap. Right. So
let's get this qualifying underway. There will be.
Wait a minute, we've got someone in the lobby that shouldn't be in the lobby. FRT Anthony. They shouldn't be in the lobby. They're not. No, that's not. Sorry about this. If you're watching the stream, this is a league series, so that'll be stopping. Sorry about that. So I'm going to get qualifying. Or should we give it another 5 minutes just see if someone can you get a message to Skins if possible? Alright, let me just see if I can get contact with Skins. But we'll put the cars on.
You'd be better off just in case I end up pressing the wrong button and I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's alright.
Marty is at the top of the standings at the moment, but that's because Clay Jackson's in the pits. We've already said that Marty's a quick driver. I've raced against him this season. He is a ridiculously fast driver, very, very clean. Somebody that you can trust to go side by side with as well. So,
and I should mention, here's Tyler. Right, I should mention we've got a bromance developing, haven't we, over the seasons with Marty and a certain Mr. Butler. So I'm seeing if they rekindle the romance.
They always seem to end up on track side by side next to each other at some point. They did it last season as well. They know how each other races. They've raced each other enough times. But yeah, like you said, there is a bit of a bromance. As long as it doesn't turn out to be a Jason Plato Matt Neal kind of situation, it should be okay.
It should. Right, well, I'm going to get qualifying underway, and if Skins manages to get in, then I'll put him at the back of the grid. I'll show him all right. Right, so.
Here we go. The all-important first qualifying session of the season.
It's a reverse grid from the results of the sprint race. So, That's the bit I love, isn't it, Adam? When I see the fast drivers, I get to look at the back of the grid.
All the way down to the bottom.
Exactly.
Yeah, got all the cars coming out now. There's this Ajax way out onto the track, trying to get out as first. I mean, teasing first and as fast as possible, just to give himself a clear track. Obviously, we've said this before, Brands Hatch on the Indy circuit, the amount of cars that we've got going round, trying to get clear air to try and get vital.
I'm just going to focus on the deliveries we haven't covered yet. So this one we can't. But this was actually in the game how fast they are and what driver to sort of tally them up with. Would you believe that Butler in real life works for a car dismantlers and he's on the phone to eBay all day?
My geography isn't very good.
Just think Big Brother. So he's running Colin Turkington's. He was a 1 Series back in the day. Very, very quick driver, Colin. How many titles did he win? He was very successful with Beardable.
Yeah, he's got four titles in total. So he's matched Andy Rouse and Ash Sutton.
As we see him have a word with Barry R. And yeah, I love this livery, Adam. This one took some doing.
Yeah, you put this one in last season and you had to create a lot of the decals from scratch. So the fact that you've done all of that effort for the liveries, for the decals, you have to put it in this season really to make all the hard work worthwhile. But this is the Charlie Cox livery from 1995, originally on a Mondeo. Quite famously, we saw it on the intro briefly where he rolled it into very much into the grandstand at Thruxton.
That was on it. That was a horrific crash.
Horrific crash, but let's hope that Andy doesn't do the same here.
The one we haven't seen, this guy. This is one of the CC Sim group. This is Swifty. He was originally in the Independents, but after watching his performances over at CC Sim in the Clios, I decided he was too quick for the Independents, and I probably put the knockers on him now. So I promoted him to the Super Tourers in 97. Adam? 97. Patrick Watts' Peugeot 406. Yes, we've had some comments on the new Facebook page, which I'll get to, where people are saying, Alexis 406. Well, we haven't got a Peugeot 406 in the game. So what we're trying to create here is the main aim of this job is to keep the memories of the liveries alive on cars that suit the liveries. So yes, they're also, we haven't got Vauxhalls, so that was one of the main criteria in the car to suit the liveries, wasn't it? So we've got, I love this livery. It's an iconic livery from back in the Super Touring era.
This is Captain's favourite livery as well, if I'm not mistaken.
It is, yeah. Captain actually, he stopped short of sitting on this. So we're going to go to my good friend.
Does he not want to make himself look stupid in that Super Touring car?
You mean like I did?
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to go to Hayden, Adam, and then I'm trying to get to audio meeting at Matthias and Tyler.
So I'll run through this one quickly then. We've seen this livery in every season, I think, pretty much. And we've got independents now as a class, so how can you not have Matt Neal as an independent? And this is his 99 Primera. Obviously quite famously won a round outright in early stages of 99, so it has to be on the grid, doesn't it, this one? And it's still safe hands with Hado, I think.
Yeah. And
another new livery, the Dan Eves Honda Integra. This is a livery that Matt Neal actually took to the championship in 2005 and 2006. Dan Eves was his teammate that first season. And this is one that went to battle with Jason Plato a few times. Dan Eves, one of only 2 drivers to ever win 3 races in the same day. Jason Plato being the other one. Dan Eves did it at Thruxton. So it's a great new livery to have on the grid.
trying to work out what Craig's put in the livery, and then private lobby on the name, then send cars on the track. right, so we'll go to audio muted.
Oh yeah, fantastic livery. It's Rob Huff, Seat Toledo, 2004. Another new brand that we're representing here with the Seat. We haven't had Seat in the championship so far, so to see this livery, I mean, it's a very, very basic livery, but it just works and it's iconic. It ended up going on to the Toledo and it was represented in the World Touring cars as well, so great to see this car running around on the track. It looks absolutely fantastic at once, and it actually looks like a Toledo.
It does, yeah. And it's not far off the shape of the car either. So we haven't been to Andy. So this Tyler man is my good friend. Oh my God, look at he's damaged it already. You won't be happy about that.
I don't think you're happy about it. You put a lot of effort into this livery, and you've already mentioned it, I think.
Yeah.
This is when Rob Collard was running as an independent in the Airways BMW. Again, another new livery, and it just is a fantastic addition. So the only one that we haven't seen then is the Andrew Jordan car, but is that one that...
That is Swifty. Yeah. Sorry, no, that's Skins. I've got a message back from him saying, crack on, he doesn't mind starting from the back. So, now we can get on to the business of qualifying. So they've got 2.5 minutes left. So currently, Clay Jackson is top of the leaderboard with a 46.837. Just to put that into perspective, Adam, did you set a time on here, just out of curiosity?
Not on the Indy circuit, no, I did it on the Grand Prix.
I could do it. I think I did. I could have just scraped into the 48s. So I'll take that. That's 1.2 off Clay Jackson. I'll take that all day long. Danny C he's trying to find a 10th. So he's got quite a few laps to do this with it being a short lap. So Danny will be trying to get as close to Clay Jackson as he can, but we all know what Danny's capable of. Meanwhile, Shadow's improved.
Nice clear track acceptance. There's no real reason that he can't improve, but he will be pushing hard. And say Shadow's there, right up there as well. Not that far behind Danny. Definitely not that far behind Danny. So this is going to be a very, very close qualifying.
I mean, what did we have last season? What was the closest we had? Remember in the qualifying one?
I can't remember. I think it was probably half a second between the top 10.
Top 10, yeah. It was absolutely nuts.
I mean, you're going to get a close qualifying anyway because it's a short circuit.
We've got, sorry to interrupt you, Adam, I'm talking over here. We've got Welcome Along Ginge. That's one of the CCC bosses. Better be on the best behaviour now. Welcome along, Ginge. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, this is qualifying Ginge. Love Brands Hatch. I'll have to give this a crack. I think I see what time again. Yeah, I mean, I was on the controller and I kept making a mistake because I kept thinking I was going on the GP track, and I turned right. I turned right thinking I was going down the straight, and it wasn't. It was the left and the right. So yeah, I lost a bit of time there. So Clay Jackson's still holding the top spot. How's Danny? He's found a couple of hundreds, but he just cannot get. Yeah, he can't improve. So Marty is up there in 4th place. Line bus, as he predicted, another quick driver from CCC. He's sat in the pits. He thinks he's done all he can. Butler is out on the track. See, down to 6th at the moment. It's still only half a second. So this is the final lap. Can Butler improve? 47.6. They're all very, very close. I mean, this is going to be a 20-minute sprint race. There's no tyre wear or fuel involved. It's just racing softs. An all-out sprint. So pedal to the metal. That's it. So
one of the things that we haven't mentioned so far in this build-up, one of the changes for this season is they can adjust their downforce if they want to.
Good shout.
To try and improve. So just improve their handling and the characteristics of the car suited to them. So it'd be interesting to see if they have changed that. We're not going to know.
Slowest thing in the independence. Jesus, these dudes are quick.
When they come out, and they might not want they might want a quali setup and back the downforce off for ultimate pace, but they might not want that in the race. I mean, it will help tyre wear, but you might be getting a lot of understeer, so it'll counteract itself. They may be quick, but it'll exacerbate the tyre wear. And Craig's very good to point out here in the chat. Turn 1 and Surtees are key here. They're two. It is an overtaking place, but that's a late apex into Surtees. So you've got to get that right, and you know what's going to happen. We could get. Yeah, it's hold on to your seats time. So that's.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first qualifying over and done with, and Clay Jacks picks up where he left off from last season, doesn't he? Taking the pole position.
He does.
46.7. That is a fantastic time, but Danny's not that far behind in the Super Tourer. So Danny's the first of the Super Tourers then in second place, just a tenth behind, with Shadow in the Jason Plato Chevrolet there in third. Hutty has done a fantastic job in fourth in the Mondeo with Paul Radicic. Line Bus in my favourite car of the group. Then I'm biased because it's Nissan Primera of Kise D'Or. Was done in sixth place, only half a second off of the pole. So I mean, not that big a gap, is it? And a very, very close gap to the lead independent of Ada.
That's incredible.
That's going to ruffle some feathers, but he's in the right livery for it, isn't he, Matt Neal?
He certainly is,
Matthias in eighth, he was last season's independent champion, so that won't have escaped him, that he's in a manufacturer car this season. He's been out-qualified by an independent. He's still only half a second off. Ekberg in 9th place in the Volvo, audio muted, his first time racing over here at JCR. He's another CC Sim driver, another very quick driver, but he's in 10th, 26 tenths off a pole. The whole grid is covered by a
second. That's
Swifty in the Peugeot is in 11th, Andy in the independent Ford Mondeo in 12th, and then in 13th place, bringing out the rear, is Tyler in the Rob Collard BMW.
To be 9/10, less than a second off Clay Jacks, Tyler, that's incredible. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? You're in 13th, but you still, if you look at it, always trying to take a positive out of it, you're only less than a second off Clay Jacks, who's the defending champion. So it's just
we know the quality. We know the quality of Clay Jacks, don't we? So yeah, absolutely fantastic.
So you know what's coming next, Adam?
Yeah, here we go. Hold on to your hat.
Right, here we go. This is the sprint race, the first of season 5. Get your drinks ready, grab your popcorn, keep it in both hands, because I've got a feeling if you've got your popcorn, you're going to be throwing it around the room. This is, we've had the best behaviour every season, but just be careful into Team 1, and they're normally very good. So, right, without any further jabbering from me, let's get the sprint race underway. I know this is what they've all been waiting for months and months and months. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, enjoy this. This is going to be a cracker. So here we go. Let's start the race. Sprint race. Here we go. You got your drink ready, Adam? You're all refreshed?
No, I put it down because I don't want to spill it. I expect it to be quite exciting going into these first few corners.
Yeah, and I should just mention we have a grid start for the sprint race, and we have a rolling start for the feature race.
Here we go.
Driver names.
We're racing.
Just waiting for the lights to come on now. This is what they've all been waiting for. We've got the red lights. We've got 2, 3,
Ooh.
4, 5. And they're off for the first sprint race of season 5 with Jimmy Codger here. Jimmy Codger Racing. Clay Jacks gets his shoulders out, gets his arms out, decides, right, Daddy, you're not getting past me.
I had to wait for him. Hell, that's race over already.
It certainly was.
Well as Clay Jacks, but absolutely over to the right.
Already, Shadow has made a move. Look at that, made a move on Danny. So he caught him off guard there. So Danny won't be dropping.
Oh, that's annoying.
Shadow is back on the
Alright,
control.
it's just damage limitation at this point.
He's on a wheel playing various different platforms, but he's welcome back. I should just mention at this point, while we're on Shadow, Shadow is going to become a dad for the first time in September. So show him some love in the chat. And what he's always been, he's been in the community since day one, and he's always loved the touring cars. So yeah, he's come out today, and he said, yeah, he's going to give it everything.
Very good way to start.
It's showing that way, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, Jimmy, a little bit wide there from Marty in the background. Three of them were really drafting each other down the main straight. Marty just ran a little bit wide.
Just see if I can get it.
Stay there. Just before that, it was just going down to the paddock, unfortunately. But
Oh, was it?
yeah, he was carrying so much. He had the draft and the two cars in front of him who were really close together. But he's now got line bus all over the back of him. Line bus has got a little bit of understeer there and it's dropped off the back. But here we go, proper touring car view here, looking back from Marty, seeing that black Primera hunting him down. So Clayjax is leading at the moment with Shadow and Danny Speed following close behind. Clayjax has already got the fastest lap as they go on to the start of the third lap into Druids. Got Butler all over the back of Line Bus. These two were doing this in the World Touring Car Championship as well, so they're going to know each other quite well. Yeah, Marty is dropped too far off the back and Clayjax has disappeared up into the distance. Can't just about see it.
But meanwhile, we've got a lovely little battle developing here. We've got this man, Colin Turkington, aka Butler, hunting. They've developed an always line astern these pair, and these pair know each other so well from the racing that they can race like this, literally bumper to bumper. And I won't say there's never any incidents, but there's very rarely any incidents, and they love racing against each other. As you see here, Butler's he's doing a good Joe Biden impression. He's having a good sniff, but yeah,
there's actually quite a good battle in behind these guys as well, between Ado and the tyres. I think Ado got down the inside of the tyres going into paddock, so the tyres actually out-qualified. Ado actually out-qualified the tyres, so they're still in their good of position. But look at this group here. You've got Ekberg hanging on to them as well as Audio Muted.
That's right.
The second of the independents there. In the background, who's that? It's in the Charlie Cox car. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them all heading into paddock, really, really close. It doesn't take too much. If one of them makes a mistake, they're going to lose a couple of positions here.
That's right. I'm just going to.
As I say it as well. Tyres, outbreak.
The tyres, yeah.
Trying to get down the, didn't get around the outside there, unfortunately. But yeah, the tyres just locked up a little bit on that. Audio, is he going to get down the inside? Little rub. Has he got it? It runs wide as the tyres.
He's made it stay. What a move. Let's just see if we can get that again.
He's hanging onto the back one, looking for anything to go wrong. Missed that one, unfortunately. But,
I don't know why it's doing that. Meanwhile, we're just going to go back to the top of the grid and look at the gap. 1.7 he's pulled out over Shadow. But Danny C he's not closing in on Shadow. And I very rarely find myself saying Danny's not. He's struggling a little bit because they don't have to worry about tyre wear and fuel usage. There's none of that. So it's basically flat out to the line. So there's not been many changes in the grid. Actually, Marty, yeah, he's got past Lycos, so but they're still saying in 6th place. So Marty. Let's just go and see with Marty now. So he's chasing down Danny C. So yeah, they're all. I see Butler going for a move there.
Butler on the inside.
Can he get it done into Druids? No. Line Bus has managed to hold him off. So there's not many passing places on the Indy circuit, is there, Adam?
You've got, as Craig was saying, a fast lap going into paddock and going into, I think it's the circuits. They're the key moments for a fast lap. Overtaking, you can do it in paddock, do it in Druids, and if you get a good run out of this corner, as Butler's going to try and do, you can get a run on the car in front. It sets you up nicely for paddock. So let's see, is he close enough? Is he in the slipstream? Well, he's in the slipstream. I don't know whether he's close enough. He's absolutely going to try. But line bus is going to, no, he doesn't need to defend, just take his line, but he wasn't close enough. He's close on him on up the brakes, hasn't he?
Yeah, he went wide there, he went a bit deep.
Can he get up the inside? A little bit stiff.
Yeah, line bus did leave the door open slightly there, didn't he?
And he's run wide on the exit as well, so we'll see that. Line bus nose buckle there. He knows what he's getting from the line bus.
I don't believe it. There's a message from Marty in the chat. Is he messaging on Discord when he's racing? That's showboating, isn't it? That is just, I've seen it all now.
Driving with one hand as well, isn't he?
I know, I mean, I struggle keeping it on the track, let alone type a message, blimey. So let's just go back to the top of the grid now and just, let's just see if we can see what the gap is now. He's pulled out 6 tenths now, so it's 2.3 seconds between, from Clay Jacks to Shadow, and then closely followed by Danny C. So let's see the gap. So Danny C is still in the slipstream.
He's still hanging on, isn't he?
He is, but Marty's really closing up the gap on Danny now, and I think he's closed that up a little bit. So these are in the slipstream now, so Danny's going to have to... This is the old saying, you've got to attack and defend at the same time, which is hard. So you're trying to set up an overtake, but you've got to be wary that Marty's right on your back bumper, and you're going to leave the door open for an overtake. But there's not much being... It stayed the same position between Hado and Audio Muted. There's a close battle between Matthias and let's just go board with Matthias and see what view he's got.
There's been a change there because Matthias was in front of Audio Muted. He made that little bit of an error. We haven't seen him manoeuvre. He's down the inside though, backs out. That one of the wise choices. But yeah, there's obviously been a change there. Audio has made his way past Matthias.
Oh, well, I tell you, we're missing Adam. Kimanchi. Being Gordon show to see Adam.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, well spotted.
That's what's being bugging.
A couple of the independents have made it in, unfortunately.
Skins has made it in. He's spectating, so that's good. He can get into the feature.
But he will be in the feature race, so that'll be good to see.
So Matthias
see that livery out on track.
Sorry, Matthias made a bit of a mistake there, coming through paddock. Looks clear ways into paddock.
He's pushing a little bit hard, I think, trying to keep up with the guys in front, and he's just overdriving that car a little bit. Meanwhile, Butler has on line bus all over the back of him, so that's been a change of position.
That's right.
To get past line bus, but them 2 points are really keeping these guys behind in the slipstream and in with the fight as well. So starting to hot up that section. So we're seeing Andy in the Charlie Cox fighting with Rickard Rydell in the Volvo. Gisette Berg. Good run from Andy.
Meanwhile, Swifty must have had an incident. I'm not sure why Swifty is back there. He must have had a bit of an incident. We see from his lap times, yeah, look, lap 9, 1:04, so he's had a big off somewhere. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for Swifty. He won't be too happy with that. So, we're approaching the 9.5-minute mark. There's still 10 minutes to go in this race. So there's quite a few laps left yet, so there's time for changes. But let's go back to the top of the grid now. 3.5 seconds he's pulled out. He means business, doesn't he? Even though he's only in reserve, there's no 50% input for Clay Jacks, is there?
No, well, what do you expect from the defending champion? We've said it time and time again. You alluded to it on the build-up. I mean, he missed 3 rounds last season and still managed to win half of the races. So, I mean, it just goes to show the quality of driver he is. And yes, okay, he's a stand-in, as you say, but he's a stand-in, but he's doing an outstanding performance.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly, AMS Enzo is in the chat. Welcome along, Enzo. Good to see you. This is one of the SHP community drivers. If you don't know what SHP is, that's Sound Highway Control. They're doing a police role-playing. Big fan base of Tyler. And he's saying, damn, I wish I did the season. get your name down. AMS Enzo is, well, AMS if you know what that is, it's, yeah, he's another alien. So, just going to get Tyler on the screen. He's running in 12th at the moment, Enzo, in Rob Carlisle's BMW. Doing consistent lap times though, I'd say, Adam.
Yeah, he's not doing too badly. He's an independent, obviously, so he's a little bit further down than he would have liked, but he might have had an incident as well, I'm not sure. We haven't seen it, but it's another new limit for this season. It's great to see that on track.
Maybe he's got a blocked nose, maybe needs some airwaves. Maybe that's got a bit of congestion.
I was wondering how long it was going to take before one of us made it.
Or, I've got a pearly, you'll love this, Adam. He may have gone on the grass and created some coloured greens.
Have you written these down?
No, I haven't, honestly.
Oh, it's all off the cuff, is it? I don't know which is worse.
But meanwhile, look at these. Look at the top three here. We've got Danny C now. Marty has closed the gap by another 2 tenths, and Danny's under real pressure here. He's got to try and defend his third position. With Marty's pulling all over the back of him, and Shadow is sort of in a bit of a gap here. So there's a 1.3 gap to Shadow and Danny C.
Danny's now thinking a little bit more about Marty than he is Shadow in front, so that's slowing him down a little bit. I think he needs to focus on trying to get himself attached to that Chevrolet that he's pulling Marty along with. I wonder if is Danny streaming this one tonight, do you know? He normally doesn't run streams, doesn't he?
He does, but I was going to pin him. I will get onto that in a minute. Danny is actually streaming this from his own perspective, so if you want to hop over to Danny's stream, which is It's Danny C, that's ITZ Danny C on YouTube, you get a perspective of his view of the race, and especially in the feature race. For those of you watching this that maybe scared is maybe a strong word. If you're a bit apprehensive about doing feature races because of the strategy, then feel free to go and look at Danny's stream and how he tackles the strategy, and it'll give you a good insight as to when to use alter the fuel map, how you save your tyres. It's a different style of driving, and how to approach the strategy. So it's good. Yeah, it's good for those of you who don't normally race them, because you are getting a lot of strategy races in the daily basis, albeit it's not quite on this level. The tyre wear isn't strong. So I'm just going to quickly go to Clay Jacks, who has basically done a Lewis Hamilton hammer time. He's going on a Sunday drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't bode well for everybody for the feature race, does it? You're going to have to watch him coming through. He'll be starting. It's a mistake, which I can't see happening. It's coming up to that Peugeot now, so this is going to be a little bit of a worry for him. Hopefully, he will see him and move out away.
Well, I'm not going to get that overtake on the straight for Swift. It's not my thing. So, Tyler, this feels they're back spread the closest battles at the moment. I just want to go and see this battle between Audio Muted. Matthias. So Matthias is on the back of Butler, who's dropped down to 8th place from starting in 6th. So Butler's not having the best. So I don't know whether he's got his strategy wrong, or not strategy. I don't know whether he's got his downforce wrong.
Butler obviously made a mistake because he was in front of all of these guys at one point. So he's actually already been overtaken by Audio Muted. And he's now behind Ado in the Primera as well. He's ahead of both of those guys. So Matthias has dropped back a little bit, as you say, we're watching him now. But yeah, Butler's obviously made a mistake somewhere along the line. And it's caught up a little bit here between the top three, isn't it? I don't know, they're spread out a little bit.
Yeah, well, look at the gap between Marty and Linebus. That's a huge gap. So I wonder whether Linebus has had any issue. We can't see from the lap times, but look at this. This is going to be the next battle to watch, because you've got Audio Muted.
So yeah, and Audio Muted. So that's obviously slowing them down. This is the biggest battle on the map at the moment, I think.
But look at Hayden. To challenge Audio Muted like that is... I've raced Audio Muted, and he he's a rapid pair of hands. And for Hayden to be challenging, he's putting audio meeting under pressure. I'm sure he won't be feeling it, but he's more than capable. But yeah, this is a battle to watch. I'm just going to go quickly to Hayden, see if we can go on board with Hayden. As he's trying to remove it, coming through clearways into onto the start and finish straight here. So audio's got to be careful here.
Yeah, well, he's in the right livery, isn't he? Matt Neal was always famous for handling the works drivers. He's trying to get a tighter line through Paddock and up into the Druids. I don't think he's quite close enough. He's having a sniff, but it's not really close enough there. Audio's covered that off quite nicely. Got a good run through the corner to go down into Graham Hill Bend. He's quite a lot of the exit here as Audio's run a little bit wide.
Let's just see.
Put Haydo down the inside. Has he done it? Yes, he has.
Takes you back to the classic Neil Plato battle with these liveries.
Really go on. Sideways as well there. Neil was good at doing that as well, and it actually stopped his momentum too far onto get straight. But Audio is literally trying to get that place back.
Butler's trying to desperately get on the back of Audio Muted here, but he's under pressure from Matthias as well. So these four here, there's still, we've got 3 minutes left, so that's about 6 or 7 laps. So this group here, this is the one to watch. I just want to see what the gap is at the top. I'll come back to this. I just want to see what the gap is between Marty and Danny as he managed to close that off. Now there's still, he's managed to maintain that gap of just over half a second.
That seems to have settled down a little bit now. Consistency is probably there. We can't see all the lap times on the chart there for some reason. But there we go. So yeah, a few more there for Clay Jacks. Good consistency.
Crazy consistency. Tyler's dropped down. He's dropped down a position. Ekberg has stayed in 10th. We've not really got to this battle here, but this has stayed pretty much really consistent throughout the race. So yeah, this is going to be a trial and error for them. And the first race was always going to be, because they'll have practiced, but they won't have practiced in the exact conditions. I mean, how much that has a bearing on the actual race, how true to life it is. I mean, this is wrong with the sun out, so does it have a bearing on the downforce and the air temperature? I don't know how realistic it goes, but it's all going to be a bit of an experiment for him in the first. They'll see how it handles, because once they've got the setup on, that's it, they're committed. They can't change it. So yeah, there could have been a few errors, but the first race is always going to be a bit suck it and see, isn't it?
Yeah, but when we were testing before the season started, you had a couple of options of different cars. This one seemed a very good choice, not just because it holds the livery well, but because it handles really well. We're talking about handling really well. How's Haydo handling this pressure? You've got Audio Music right behind him, has joined the party. Matthias is looking at the inside of them, and we've got 2x2. So Butler's just lost the position, and we're watching Audio Music in front, fighting there with Haydo. Those two are swapping positions, so Audio Music down the inside looks like he should have this one done. Butler's just lost out to Matthias while we've been on board. This is the battle's what, really, isn't it? Because we've got 35 seconds left on the clock.
Let's just come out of this view now, just see how this is now. Oh, this is hotting up now. This is getting spicy.
Now this is a Tory car race.
Let's just see where Clay Jacks is. I don't want to leave this, but that's settled. I've got to stay on this. Let's just see where Clay Jacks is on track.
Heading down to Druids now, I think.
So Clay Jacks is going to get an extra lap, so these are going to finish. So Clay Jacks is on a victory. Yeah, he's on a victory lap. So I just want to quickly go back to this now. Matthias is going through. Oh, it's 3 wide going into Druids. Oh my word. This is
what a move by Audio Music. Absolutely.
Dumped the pair of them.
All that coming a mile off, he backed off.
What a move.
They go side by side.
I thought, I tell you what, they won't be expecting me to come through the middle of that. I'll have some of that, thank you very much. He's just got to keep it. He's got to keep it. Furious Matthias now. He's not going to be happy with that. So coming through the final bend, Matthias is having another look. Oh, there's a bit of contact there between the two of them. This is going to be a drag race to the line. Let's just see. Oh, it's like the red arrows in formation, but audio meter takes it. Oh, what a battle that was. Incredible.
Fantastic end to that race. Brilliant stuff.
Absolutely superb. That was...
I think Matthias backed off a little bit to let audio back in through because he obviously didn't want to push the pass. So that was great to see. But what a race! Absolutely fantastic.
Oh dear me! I knew Craig would have been proud of my comms then, I'm sure. But I nearly went Murray Jimmy. It's not got the right ring to it, has it?
Well, I'm wondering whether Craig's watching this, doing his own commentary in his living room.
I bet he can't resist. I bet he is, you know. I bet it's sometimes the racing is good, but the comms just finish it off for me. It's just brilliant. Honestly, like I mentioned before, if you want to watch a race, go and watch.
Oh, that race sucked.
Watch both of them.
Take a quick bathroom intermission, be right back. Oh, great. How's this endurance, or whatever they call it.
Obviously, he's not doing that. He's Swift last. So, right, well, I'm going to open the feature race lobby and get this open, and I'm going to set the grid. And while I'm setting the grid, I'm going to just open the feature race lobby. I nearly started qualifying. I've done that before, Adam, haven't I?
Yeah, that'll worry him, won't it?
Right.
Especially the ones that have just gone off for a comfort break.
Right. So, Adam, you don't want to watch this, do you?
No, I'm not looking at this bit.
Right. Okay. So this is where the drivers see. I'm not going to comment on it. But
Please
this is
don't
where
be
there's going to
rain.
be no rain because of
Thank God.
transaction, apparently. But this is where they see the all-important.
Oh, Jesus. 6 times tire wear, 7 times fuel. Great.
Downforce again. They're going to have 10 minutes practice because it's a different circuit. They can adjust the downforce in the practice. BOP on as well, obviously. This is where they see the tyre wear.
How's it going?
Fuel use.
I fucking got fucked that first race. I went to the corner, I had the inside, and I got fucking turned in on. I had to wait for the guy.
Might have hit these.
Oh,
Like, dude, use your mirrors. I'm on the fucking apex. I'm not backing out of it. I had one.
is it the same guy? Or?
Fucking second to last. That's what I got. I couldn't fucking. That was 14 seconds off the fucking rest of the pack. I couldn't do shit.
I want to watch your stream, man.
Yet again, I knew somebody in the independence. He was gonna put somebody new in the independence. And they were gonna fucking dominate. And The guy who's driving a car I drove last season's fucking up there competing in the middle of the pack, so.
Oof.
Great.
Choice is theirs, but you must use it. If you don't, they will incur a penalty, and that's not set by me, that's from the game. So, without any further jabbering,
Wait, who are you driving?
let's get this drivetrain, because that was causing an issue.
I'm driving a BMW delivered at Lexus.
Right.
Right.
Oh.
So we've got
Oh, I see it.
lane penalty from your flag rules. Right, we are good to go. So let's choose the event settings. I need everybody to enter so that I can set the grid. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to leave you with a bit of a trailer. This is an event that we've got coming up. The details aren't finalised yet, but sit back, catch your breath, make yourself another cup of tea, or
I'll put this on a half right here.
you want to do.
We'll see what that
I'll
does.
see you back in about 3 minutes or so.
I could do 2 times watching that fucking stream. My entertainment for right now.
See if I can not get wrecked in turn 1 again.
Hmm.
What the fuck? What kind of music you need to choose for this?
That's what I'm saying.
I guess the only good news is I'm starting P2 for the reverse grid, so I'm going for the lead. I'm going for the lead in turn 1. So I gotta outbrake at my will. Hopefully it won't wreck.
Oh.
It is the same guy that fucking turned in on me, so. Fuck.
These look like new people, too.
A few of them are new. First time really testing the mediums, so. I don't know what card it is behind us chasing me. Oh, it's Andrew Jordan's Voxel. That's who it is. Try to turn this down. No, I think it's over. Thank God.
That music was fucking weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a bit of an advert for the trailer we've got coming up. Unfortunately, I was delayed setting the grid by a driver not entering. So, Adam, are you there, sir? Here we go. Yeah, can you go back on the screen, please? I'm struggling now. Apparently, I didn't get a picture. I thought I'd taken a picture. Audio muted, the tyres. That's audio muted. I want to get this right because I don't want to do anything out of the position. I might not support it. So the tyres, they're paid out. Sorry about the delay, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, so where you want the whole grid from Clay Jack down?
Yeah, oh, hang on a second. So yes, Hado's next. Yeah, so I need the positions from 9th. So it finished after Hado.
9th place was Butler.
Right, Butler is above Hado, yeah.
So then it was Eckler in 10th.
Yep.
And it was Andy in 11th.
Yep.
Final was 12th. And Swift in the on pole.
Fuck.
I'm going to put
Oh my.
It's going to go start the back on this one.
I love that livery. I don't like the wheels, but I like that livery.
Well, Skip, I would say Skip.
Ooh, yeah.
That's Andrew Jordan's 2010 Pertec Vauxhall.
So let me just get this right. So that's Swifty, Tyler, Andy, Eckberg, Butler, Hado, Matthias, Lagos.
This corner feels like a third gear corner. It feels like it's just gonna bog if I do it.
Yeah.
So we have got this set now. Apologies.
Left front where it's faster than the front right, so that's good to keep in mind.
Watch these going round now. It's facing on the screen. Do you know who caused the delay?
Go on.
Fuck.
Clay Jacks.
So you,
Of all people.
sorry mate, was in the loop. I mean, to be fair, he was so far out front.
He could have gone to the toilet on the last lap.
Well, we're saying last lap. If you remember last season, when we had all the tickets for the tyre wear and fuel, when he crossed the finish line to win the race, absolutely confused. He ran out of fuel coming across the line and still won the race. He judged it for absolute perfection. So, what's your betting for this?
Well, we know how good Clay Jacks is with strategies. He doesn't time it to look at the tyre. Adam, look at the tyre wear. Eckberg's running the softs. He's only done 4 laps.
That's the mandatory tyre as well.
It is a mandatory, yes, that's right.
That's going to be a lot of information for them now to see how long that tyre's going to last.
Yeah, I'll just quickly go back to Clay Jacks. He's a master of strategies, not ceremonies. I'll leave it at last year. But he doesn't calculate it. He has been. He wants to get the lightest car, the least fuel as possible, and he literally run out. Where was it? What was the final? Wasn't Nürburgring? Where's the final? It was at Fuji, wasn't it?
Final was at Fuji.
Fuji, and he crossed the line, and we thought, what's he slowing down for? Is he giving the crowd away? But he's just literally on fumes. Nothing. That's it. He run out, and he coasted across the line.
and he did it in the feature race here at Brands Hatch. So he knows exactly
right.
what he's doing with fuel.
So we're seeing Eckberg going in now. He's realised 4 laps. That's it for the softs. I'm not sure. Is Eckberg on a wheel?
I think he might be. Yeah.
That's yeah, that's interesting. So Clay Jack, is it still timed lap rule? Oh, no Clay Jacks. Clay Jacks, no.
Yeah.
There's no timed lap. I wish people would. These rules have been out for weeks, well, months. Use the softs Clay Jacks for as many laps as you want, 1 or 5. Well, it's up to you. You've just got to use it.
Excuse me.
I hope you like.
Alright.
I like Bolton, says Marty. Carl's in the chat with Butler. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't like that hat.
What?
He's going to like it a little bit there now.
I'm watching the stream that I heard, but I just did.
Yeah, I bet he likes it now, doesn't he? And I just thought, while we're on practice and we're watching these going round, they've got a couple of minutes left, a minute left. I've ventured, when I say I've created a new Facebook group page, which is what you'll see in the pinned comments at the top of the chat. password, you know, like and subscribe and all that lot. But it is appreciated. But we're just trying to get it out there, trying to get the community get more involved and get some more community events. So if that's what you're into, if that's what you like, then go and check out the Facebook page. There's plenty of info on there, and that's what's pinned in the top of the chat. Marty's number one, by the way, at the moment in the chat.
Oh.
Of this, I think it's called, is it Top Fans, or is it? Oh, it's not. Oh, no, I can't say that.
But it's same as the
No, yeah, apparently it's Top Fan. Allegedly texting while he's driving. So, yeah, well,
I can get you into all sorts of stuff, I know.
so yeah, we're just catching up.
Text on driving, goddamn.
About 7 laps I can go on mediums, okay. That left front's gonna be dead at the end of this lap, so.
That's the driver that Clayjax is standing in for. I've missed this.
I mean, after this race.
Miss having you on the grid, Ben, but you'll be back next week fighting.
We're ahead of one of the independents in practice, so that's good.
What? Good.
Turn the stream down.
Just about finished second, but he ran every single race. Came unstuck with the strategy a couple of times, actually did run out of fuel in the track trial. Sorry, Ben, to bring that up and traumatise you again, but possibly what lost him the championship last year, but we know he's a good driver, and really looking forward to him coming through next week.
But just to mention reserves, when the reserves stand in, they score their own points. The only points that they score that are contributed is to the manufacturer. So
yeah, pit crew matching and everything.
Playjax will be on the grid as his own, with his own point score, but he will be scoring points for Vauxhall. So just to make it fair, so that it'd be unfair. Otherwise, what we're trying to stop is potentially a driver saying, "Oh, I don't like that track. I'll get a reserve in. They can score more points than I'd score." So to keep it fair, that's how we've done it. So 131's Adam, it seems to be the quickest time. As you just say, that Clayjax has just put in the fastest lap, 131.1. Yeah. Did I untick nitrous, Adam?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that was on. I'm hoping that was on soft tyres, because if he's done that on mediums or hards, everybody else should be a little bit worried.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Didn't see what tyres he was on.
He's done it on mediums.
He was on mediums. Okay. I think I was doing. I think I did a 32.
Right, well,
I did a 32 on mediums.
They've had.
So they've had plenty of time now to test. This is going to be interesting. I'm wondering whether any of them have actually changed their downforce for this feature race, because that's going to have a bearing on their fuel and tyre as well.
So we'll do the usual. Let's have a good race, and best of luck to every single driver taking part. So Swifty on pole, Tyler in second, Andy in third, Ekberg in fourth, Butler in fifth, Haydo in sixth, followed by Matthias, Audio Meeting, Live Bus and Marty. So we've got all those four together again. So this is round two of the frantic battle they had last time. So we're looking forward to more of that. And then we've got another titanic battle between Danny C, Shadow and Clayjax. Skins is going to be out. We're going to see Skins' car for the first time. He had a bit of trouble with his internet, so unfortunately he couldn't join. But I couldn't let him not race in the feature, so we've all had practice. So Adam, give the countdown for the first feature.
Okay, so here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. It is the feature race for the first round here at JCR. It's the longer Grand Prix circuit with pit stops, with tyre wear. So here we go then. 3, 2, 1. For a final break.
And you must use the soft tyres, remember?
Yeah.
So here we go.
Starting on mediums, so. Oh, the strategy is going to be, I'm going to try as medium, soft, medium.
Oh, okay.
Not going to try to touch the hards. It's a rolling start. Damn it. Might be harder to get the lead in turn one, but I'm going to try it.
yeah, this is going to be a 100-mile-an-hour chess kick.
Here we go.
One way to describe it, Adam.
And we're off.
And here we have the rolling start for the feature race. So this should ease it up into T1. So Tyler's going to look to capitalise this now. So Tyler's the lead independent here. And here we go.
I had a luck. He shut it though.
He's on the softs, making the most of being in the front. So we'll run through the grid.
Yeah, he's too quick. I was gonna look at it, but he shut the door on me.
Oof.
He's not hanging around. Butler's setting out his stall straight away. He's got the pass done before Druids, which is.
Ain't over yet. Still got that slipstream.
It's just going to be really interesting to see who's on what tyre, and that's really going to affect the racing as well. Because obviously, if you're on the soft tyre, you've got a hell of a lot of grip. But as we saw in practice, it doesn't really last that long. So they've really got to factor that in. Of course, they're starting on 80 litres rather than 85 this season. They've got to keep an eye on their fuel, but Swifty is desperately trying to hold on here. Bowler's hanging on to him quite well. Got to watch out for Butler because he's really well. I mean, he's under pressure already. He's already done that overtake on Hado, but Hado's not letting him go, is it?
I'm just going to quickly switch to my tyres because this was holding up. Look, the battle's resumed. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. I'm just wondering if I can get. Let's just see if the replay works. So it was on Hado, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hado put a proper dive going through Dingle out there.
Oh my God.
Got it sideways there, and then
Possibly a little bit of contact. That's not around the way Matthias has made advantage of that. Not won't be too happy about that. But
the Heckberg's on the move.
Heckberg, yeah.
That was it. Oh, he's run wide. So he's vulnerable now. He's going to have dirty tyres. So Hado will have seen that. So we see what Hado was capable of in the sprint race. So he's right at the back of Heckberg at the moment. They've all raced together before. So Heckberg would be looking to do the car right down the round. So has Swifty managed? Oh, sorry, I just saw a move there. So that's Hado. Can these three, Hado and Matthias, making the most of it as well? He's gone through on Heckberg. So these pair. Have we got another romance brewing? Adam, do you think?
It's possible, isn't it? Yeah, get it started early, boys, because you've got a long season ahead of you. I just saw Danny Seek flashing through the background there as well. So he's made up the ground on everybody else. Where's Clayjax? I haven't seen Clayjax. So Clayjax has made it past Shadow. He's in behind us in our level race. So he's not made as much ground as I thought he was going to. From the pace that he had in the sprint.
I'm just going to focus on this guy. This is Skins. This is the Andrew Jordan Vauxhall Vectra. That wasn't on the grid for the sprint race, but it's hard to pick a favourite up. But ignore the fuel message on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't apply. It will apply shortly, but I would say this is one of my. It's a stand-down livery.
He's also on soft, so trying to compete with his pace is gonna be impossible. He's not my fight. The guy behind me is my fight. He's an independent.
Oh.
So far, he hasn't been able to get me.
Really sets the livery off. It's a fantastic livery, and it's great to see that he made it into this. So I was looking forward to seeing this car go around track. So it's difficult to choose a favourite, but that one's definitely up there.
I'm just going to focus on Butler because he's involved in a titanic battle here. And he's got, here's a touring car view. He's hassling Clayjax. There you are, you see the finger, he's going for first. Look at that. Well, no, you can't tell him off. You can't beat that one, Adam. So, meanwhile, he's tried his best to drop the tyres as he sees we've taken a lot of grass. That could be a penalty, that's definitely dirty tyres. So Linebus is going to probably capitalise on that now as he's having a good sniff down here, coming up to clear ways.
Yeah, brake too late.
Oh, he is
That's the mine.
So can he get it done? But meanwhile, look at the battle ahead, as Adam rightly pointed out. We've got Danny C, audio muted, having a proper scrap there. So let's just go back to Danny C. So you've got side by side through Paddock, and Danny makes the most of that and makes it 3 wide and jumps up into 3rd place. Opportunistic move from Danny C there.
We'll jump out the party when the interview starts, so it doesn't mess with the audio. So. Oh God. Well, I'm not gonna have much. I'm not gonna have second much longer. That's a very angry Audi coming.
About the tyre and the moment. Yeah, he made it quite a bit of a uncharacteristic.
It's back at the moment as well. Yes, well, Danny is already up into 3rd place. Where's the back track from? Did they just hit? Have we missed that?
Ooh. That was close.
Shadows down there as well, so something's gone on with this.
He's making hay while the sun shines, but if you look at his tyres, he's alright for fuel. But he's probably got about another 2 laps left on these tyres, so he's...
Fucking, come on, dude.
CC6 gets his teeth into something, and once he gets in the lead, he's in clear air, he's a force to be reckoned with. I'm sure Craig will back me up in the chat with that one.
I'll tell you what, this is a good sight as well to see this Peugeot out front, because it never really happened in period, and it hasn't really happened when we've had it on the grid before, so see it running around at the front, pulling away as well. This is a great show by this car. It's not something that we've seen often.
The only time I've seen this out in front, Adam, was at the Super Power Touring down at Brands Hatch.
Yeah.
Where he won the race, but it hit in the actual car. That was a great thing to see. But, so Butler's managed to work his way up into 5th place. Now Butler's on the medium tyre, so we know Danny's on the softs. I'm not sure what audio. Let's just see what tyres audio muted is on. Right, okay, so they're on equal. Right, okay, so they're both on the medium tyres. So these pair are going to stay out further than the soft runners. So this is going to be a battle of wits. Who blinks first? Who pits?
Here we go. Danny's here.
But,
Alright.
It's gonna be defense in the turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
Into the heavy braking zone. Approaching the straight now. Come into clearways, and then it's a foot to the floor over the finish line. And hold on to your seats for Paddock Hill Bend. Is that right, Adam?
Not gonna have a run up here in the Paddock Hill. I think that's what this is.
Oh, you're right, yeah. And as we say that,
Down the inside audio, is he going to make this one stick? Stay on the brakes,
oh, and meanwhile, my bus has gone wide.
You there, that was brilliant. The tyres, as you say, hitting the long bus on wide.
Here we go. It's gonna be a drag race. We're gonna have to go defensive in the next corner. Muller versus Collard. Who's gonna come out on top? Oh, now Turkington's into the mix.
Butler's having a look. Danny run wide there, so Butler's right at the back of Danny now.
Gotta get my radar up. Turkington's past. Oh, Turkington and Muller's going side by side. That's gonna allow me to get away. Swifty's in the pits. We're gonna have the lead. We're gonna lead a lap.
This is bringing Lightbus Butler out.
To the lead, Rob Collard.
I think Danny's very. He's maybe stayed out one lap too longer. I think Danny's going to have to pick.
Yeah, I might have stayed out a lot too long. I don't know. But I think we can make it. Maybe.
Did he cross the line there? I'm wondering if he crossed the line there, Adam. We'll have to keep an eye on this. See if he picks up the penalty. So Swifty is also in the pits. from the lead.
They were both on soft tyres.
Oh, we got even more. We got a very more scary driver chasing us. That's Colin Turkington.
He's shouting out.
Yeah, damn. So fuck has long ass hair.
As Danny's gone onto the mediums now, this brings him out in 9th place in
Turkington is not giving up the chase. Here comes Turkington. He ain't gonna have enough.
He's gone onto the mediums, so Tyler's stayed out. He's also on the mediums, but I can see. Now then, are these top three? Who's? Yeah, these tyres are them. These are very simple. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that.
Got a bad run. Turkington's coming.
So Tyler's gonna have to come in, which will promote Butler to
Oh, I think
effectively
We're gonna get defensive on Turkington.
not for long.
Turkington and Collar and former teammates. Two rivals. Here we go, side by side.
Tyler's on the mediums as well, so
Yeah, but he's got a little bit less rubber.
a little bit less, but he's only really going to do essentially one lap.
Yeah, we gotta forfeit.
He's gone wide. That's his bounds a little bit.
All right, let's get these saws out the way.
Capitalises on that. Look at that. What a move round the outside.
Around the outside.
Just give a quick shout out to Daniel, who is TCC. Dan, good friend. One
Fill it up.
design.
The gas.
So if you've got any
We're gonna need it.
questions
All right, let's go.
doing, give him a shout. Try and get him to so we can get a message
Oh,
to him.
Butler pitted with Turkington's delivery too.
See the leaderboards on CCC.
Andy jumped us in the pits. It's all right.
So welcome along. Hope you join him down.
I don't know what tires he's on, so we might be able to have the advantage.
So let's just go to line bus now. So Tyler has pitted. So line bus has been promoted. Line bus has got the best tyres I've seen up to now.
Yeah, Butler pitted as well, so they were running really hard up at the front, really wearing their
Oh, Turkington gets loose.
essentially 2 laps.
I know I'm calling him by the driver name, but not the player name.
Probably got another lap in this.
What do you think he's? Oh, Turkington.
Yes. Now,
That was close. I had to get out of it.
yeah, I would say Matthias is due to come in, but Marty, ooh, this is going to be close.
We have jumped Swifty though.
Well, Matthias is going to...
He is provisional leader at the moment.
Wants to or not, because he's low on his fuel. He's probably not got a lot left on his fuel.
John play a game of-
Definitely not anything on his tyres.
John, play a game of I Spy, Adam.
Go on.
I Spy something beginning with C. Look where he
Yeah,
is.
he's in the pit, isn't he? Yeah.
Already, after
Biding his time.
He is.
Biding his time.
Turkington gets around Charlie Cox. Yeah, that's a weird name to
He's on the
say.
medium, on hard.
All right, here we go, Rooster. Battle for the independence right here.
Annoyingly,
Oops.
Clay Jacks can put
Oh God, it's me and you all over again.
all sorts.
That's the car you drove last season.
It doesn't seem to affect it.
What car is it again?
Charlie Cox's Mondeo.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go. We're gonna have a run into turn one.
Sorry.
Collard v. Cox up the inside. Can Collard get it done? He's gonna leave me the room,
He's gone on to the.
and we get it done. P11.
He's gone, so he's not used the.
Lead of the independents, I think. I don't know where Hato is.
That's his first. Oh no, sorry. My correction. He's using the softs now. So he's going to try and make a bit of headway on the softs. His indicators work. I wonder if he knows he's got his indicators on. So yeah, that's brought him out just behind Ekberg. But Ekberg, as far as I'm aware, has pitted. He's onto a fresh set of mediums. He's got just under half a tank of fuel, so he's good for a bit now. Let's just see where Limeless is up to, because we looked at his tyres. I tell you what, he's very good on tyre management, isn't he, Adam?
He is. He's done a very, very good job, and he's good on fuel as well. So he's done probably about 3 or 4 laps more than the original soft runners. He's been on these set of tyres, and he's approaching. He's not quite going to get to halfway, is he? So this can be interesting as far as his strategy is concerned. What's he going to do? Is he going to do another set of mediums, or is he going to do stops?
Do you reckon he'll do another lap? Do you reckon he'll stay out? But he's got Marty, who has pitted. No, Marty hasn't. Marty can afford to stay out, but this is going to be a roll of the dice now. Is he going to? He's staying out.
Playing a long game, so he's staying out. What's Marty doing?
He's confident. Look at this red light flashing. He's in Clay Jacks mode. And Marty has also stayed back, but audio muted is in for Team Seat. Now then, he's timed that well, so he would tell you what, he was close to running out, Adam.
Yeah, he was. They really judged that fuel to perfection, haven't they? And made the tyres last. Quite impressive.
That is promoting Clay Jackson to third place, a podium position, but he's on the hards now. I'm not sure if Clay Jackson's used the softs, but Clay Jackson's on the hards now.
Oh! Jordan's in the wall! The Vauxhall goes into the wall!
Beaten out in 13th place, but Shadow has obviously had some sort of issue. Shadow's picked up he's obviously crossed the line on the pit entry. He's not gonna be happy with that. He's got a 3-second penalty, which turns into roughly, there's been an incident ahead, so not sure what the incident is.
Oh, Muller's off in the grass.
Okay,
That's not Muller. That's Rydell. Rydell's gone in the grass in the Volvo.
He's going to have to come in, so he's got. These two are going to come in at the same time.
Oops.
So this is now going to promote Clay Jackson to the lead of the race.
Hello.
Currently P8, second in the independents right now.
It's interesting. Did you see what tyres Danny went on to?
My stream is up on YouTube if you want to watch it.
Okay, so interestingly, he's not going for a full tank. He's just put a splash and dash.
I'm not sharing stream for obvious reasons.
Yeah, sure. If you're wasted.
We're going to have to pit off Sauce here in a minute.
Marty hasn't come in.
And I'm ahead of the car I want to drive this season. For the moment.
Oh.
Nice.
So we are beating Plato at the moment. Yeah, I know, that's great to say.
Come on, you can do her.
But he's got fresher tires, though.
Go, Tyler, go.
He's on hards. He's been on hards from
We're going to have to pit this lap. Sauce are gone already. That's alright. We only had to do one stint on him. We followed the rule, and we get back on mediums and stay on mediums.
He's gone for a good distance on hards. He's played the long game.
That is.
So can this work for Marty? We know what he's like with strategies.
What the fuck?
He doesn't like it dry, does he? Prefers it wet.
Yeah, well, he has done well in dry races before as well, so I don't know how this strategy is going to play out, because he's obviously still got to do the softs. We've seen that the softs haven't lasted for him, so he's going to have to pit at least 2 more times.
I'm losing time. I'm losing turning. That's not good.
I don't know, what would you do here? Would you
Oh,
go,
fuck.
I'd go for
I knew that was going to happen.
Come in and 2 laps to
In
go.
an ideal,
Yep, left front's completely gone. Completely red. That's not good. Come on, baby. We can make it to pits.
How long those tyres are going to last. So I didn't see what he was doing in practice with regards to his tyres. But he might have tested this and seen exactly how.
Who the fuck is that behind me? Oh, it's Keitha. There's Primera.
He's no way.
Time now, hasn't he? Rating.
Dear me. So that brings Clay Jackson into the lead of the race. Now Clay Jackson
Oh, God.
will have to pit.
I hate that pit entry.
Go to the end of the race. 14 laps. He's not going to
See what tyres he started, but he did it early and went straight onto his hard. So I'm wondering if he started.
Alright, let's go. Come on, out. Let's go.
Sorry to
All right.
interrupt. We've got Team Volvo coming in.
Alright, now we go back into attack mode so we can catch back up to Andy. I didn't have no idea. Hayda must be... Oh, Hayda's behind me. If we get past Andy, we're leading the independents.
Well, he made that mistake last season, didn't he? He go in for a full tank when he didn't need one. He's fueled up. He feels he can get to the end of the race on that kind of fuel.
So Danny C now is in second place on a set of mediums with closely follows it. He's got a 3-second gap to Matthias. Now it has spread out a little bit. But Butler is in fourth place. I just want to see what the gap is between Butler and Limus. 6 seconds, so it is quite spread out now. I think Butler will be after revenge after the move Matthias pulled on Butler.
I'll be right back. My mom's calling me.
Me.
Alright.
Butler's got another 3 or 4 laps left on these tyres, but I'm just curious to see what state Matthias' tyres are. Yeah, well, right, here we go. So Matthias is coming in this lap. He's got no choice. He's going to be hemorrhaging time here. But that front tyre's nearly on, well, it's nearly on the rim, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, he's done well to last this long. The indicator is on, great in. So we're just approaching now the halfway distance in this race. We've still got another 20 minutes to go, or 21 minutes really, but just coming up to the halfway point in this race. And it can go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, because this is really going to come into its own, the end of this race as all the strategies play out. Everybody on different tyres, different fuel loads.
So he's full, he's brimmed it.
He's bringing it. gone on to
The mediums.
mediums.
Right, so maybe he thinks he can go to the end. Because he's used the softs. Surely he can't get
Yes,
to them.
well, I don't know, he's got something there, yeah, maybe.
That was all doing.
It's,
But meanwhile,
it's really difficult to judge, isn't it? Because you don't know how hard they're running on the tyres,
That's true.
how they're fueling them. So it's so difficult to judge. It's got headflow all over the back of it at the moment. Down the inside, it's not going to make that work.
well, don't forget, Matthias has got sort of fresh tyres, cold tyres. Ekberg's got one lap older tyres, but they're up to temperature. So Ekberg will be looking at trying to make a move, capitalise on Matthias's sort of coldish tyres. But looking at that, he's having none of it. So shadow there, running.
Potentially an actual fight for the position as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's a live
fight.
fight. That's
It's
right.
a live fight.
So meanwhile, Shadow is on the hards. He's playing the long game. So what's his
He's got a
Shadow?
bit of a recovery drive, isn't he? Because he was further back early on.
We see Butler coming in from third position for Team BMW. So he's not taking the tyres as low as everybody else. He's been really good on the field. So
All right, we officially are leading the independents.
Mediums for who's gone on the softs.
Nice.
We're not getting this. I get one right, Adam.
He's got to play the softs at some point. So he's decided that now's the time. It's 19 minutes to go, so he's probably not going to get those tyres all the way to the end.
No, but he's probably going to use another set of mediums after this. But
Well, there will be a splash and dash, won't it? Because he's not going to need too much fuel. He hasn't fully fueled up on that one. He's got his old friend Audio Music in front of him now.
I'm just going to top the glass up.
Down the inside.
I'm just going to top the glass up. So I'm going to hand over to you.
Yeah, that's fine. Good way. So Butler on a fresh set of tyres now, fresh set of softs. He's going to try and make the most of these. He quite easily got past Audio Music there on his fresh set of tyres. And obviously he didn't take on a full tank of fuel either. And he's got the Peugeot Swifty in front of him. See how quickly he can close Swifty down. Not sure what tyres Swifty's on, but at the rate that Butler's going here, going to dispatch him quite quickly. He caught up very, very fast. So we've got Swifty is on the hards, is that? So he's playing a long game. This is really fascinating how the strategy's working. All on different tyres, all got a different idea of how to work this strategy. Different fuel loads. I don't know which way this one's going to go.
Go on, I'm going to ask you for a prediction, Adam.
No.
No. Well, Clay Jacks is going to have to come in this lap. Danny C, how's he done with his... Yeah, Clay, yeah, Danny C is good. Yeah. He's playing.
I hate his catching.
He's not too bothered
That's
about
not good.
Clay Jacks is coming in. I would assume this lap, looking at the fuel, but maybe Clay Jacks will get another couple of laps out of that. Adam, what do you reckon?
Yeah, possible. Well, we know what Clay has done with fuel. I don't know what an Astra's like on fuel strategy. What is it? Is it good on fuel? We know.
Oh, I'm not sure. But with Clay Jacks' right foot, no, he can't stay
I
out.
gotta just watch him real quick.
He's got to come in.
All right.
He's got to come in now. He's not got another lap in now, so it's going to be dependent on what tyres he goes on to. Let's see him go. Has he already played the softs?
He has, so I can see a set of mediums
Probably
coming
go
on
on
here.
mediums. Unless he thinks he can get the softs. Probably put it
Well,
on
everybody else has done 5 or 6 laps, and I would say there's 17 minutes to go. That's a good 10 laps left. So I don't think even Clay Jacks wouldn't be able to get 10 laps on the softs. Watch this now, ladies and gentlemen. I won't get this one right either.
Okay, he's got to be medium, surely.
Can we have a guess of the day for tyres? Come on. Don't let me down, Clay Jacks. Hards again. Right.
Speed on the heart.
Oh, what's that game show? That's what I get for that. Yeah. Well, I lost that one. So that is currently Danny C is leading the race on a set of medium tyres, which is probably going to get a second gap of
I
Linus.
think he's going to have to pin this lap, I think. He's Danny, because look at that left front.
I don't know, I've seen Danny take it. I've seen Danny take it further, but yeah, line bus again. Look at this, half a tank and half tyres, half wear on the front left. So line bus is in a really strong position here to, yeah, we'll see what Danny does, but I can see Danny staying out one more lap. But he's got a 10-second gap, just shy of 11 seconds, and a pit stop is what, Adam? 20 something.
Seconds, 20 odd seconds, I think. Yeah, 24 seconds. So he's going to have to pit because he's going to lose too much time, surely. No, he's staying out.
You're not right. Okay. It's not just me getting it wrong then.
I personally, if I was Danny, I would have pitted.
I would have.
He knows how quick Ajax is, and earlier on in the race when his tyres were coming off, was absolutely hemorrhaging time to everybody behind him. So, okay, he was behind Tyler at the time, he may have been held up a little bit, but still, I can't see that he's going to do himself any favours staying out another lap.
Curious to just see the gap between Linebus and Marty's is 7 seconds. So Linebus, so he's on a set of hards. So I would say that Marty is, well, he's only got a half-second gap between himself and Clayjax. So Clayjax is on the charge on hard tyres. So, yeah, we know how respectful these two are, but Clayjax is not messing around. So we're just going to go on board with Clayjax quickly and see if we can get the full touring car view on him. As he's going for a move here.
He goes down the inside.
230s.
Quite good this time, but we get the slipstream. You can see him diving down the inside into the next corner.
Which is Dingle Dell? Is that the middle one or the first one?
Is that little kink just before the chicane?
That's right. This is a good opportunity here. As he pokes it down the inside, he's got the move done.
Yeah, Martin's already come in. So Martin could actually use Clayjax here. He knows how fast Clayjax is, so he can kind of tuck in behind. That'll help him save a little bit of fuel. Although he might have to push quite hard to keep up with him.
That's a good shout, actually. So this could give Marty a couple of extra laps. He could use Clayjax because he knows Clayjax is not going to pit now, and Marty doesn't have to pit for a while. So yeah, that's a great shout. But I just want to check in. I'm just going to go to as we see Swifty has come in for Team Peugeot.
Minute 38.
Oh, they've done it again. So he's come in from 9th position. Tyler's come into the pit as long as Hayder, so that's two independents that have come in together.
Just gone past all of them as well, so yeah,
That was a very quick stop for Peugeot.
Really fascinating to see how this is all going to sort itself out towards the end of this race. We've only got 12, just under 12 minutes to go, over 12 minutes to go, I should say.
That's right. I just want to focus on this guy Tyler. He's there or thereabouts in the lap times, but he's come out on a fresh set of mediums now. He's good to the end now. But people have got a pit in front of him. Andy, we've not seen Andy for a while in Charlie Cox's Mondeo. So I'm just going to see. I'll get this keyboard right in a minute. It's a new keyboard. So, as we see Danny C, the leader of the race, coming in. Now he's taking those mediums right to the canvas, hasn't he? And the fuel.
And the fuel. Yeah.
So, what do you reckon? Softs. Danny's got. He's already used the softs. Will he risk it though? Because he only got 6 laps last time. And there's what, 11 minutes?
11 minutes. Is he going to soft? No, he's stayed on
medium. That's a good shout for Danny. Because he knows the softs, even though it's the quicker tyre, there's not much difference between the top guys when they use the softs and the mediums. They can still get good lap times.
We know the quality of driver that Danny is, so yeah, he's got a good chance. We've got audio muted and Matthias side by side in the background. We were just watching. I don't know whether that was a change for position or whether it's an attack by audio muted, but he's all over the back of Matthias at the moment.
So just catching up on yeah. There's no more. You'd be glad to hear there's no more texting in the chat from the drivers.
they're focusing too much on their tyre wear and their fuel, aren't they? So,
Yeah, mate. Are you good for a drink? Do you need a top up?
I'm
Here we go. Colin versus Neil. Here we go for the possible leading independence.
You put the right fuel
He's going to go defensive.
Yeah, I've got my strategy sorted.
Right, now this is the guy to watch out on now. He's got a 4 second. Clayjax is obviously going to take the lead in the race. But Linebus, yeah, he's...
Up the inside of Neil, side by side, sideways.
Yeah, nice smooth pit entry.
Still side by side. Here, can I clear him? We cleared him.
We see all these pits.
New leader.
Overalls, lovely to see.
He might do a little bit of fuel, but he's definitely going to go on to a new set of tyres. Is he going to go on to the softs? That's the next question.
That's it. I think
Yeah,
he's good on tyre wear, isn't he?
New leader of the independents.
Oh, he's come out just in front of audio meeting. Can he hold it?
If Andy has to pit
Look at that, Matthias has gone.
and I can make it, it's game over. We're gonna win.
So that's
Oh.
a great strategy. That's a great call by Linebus. Making
Shit.
most of those soft tyres. So that promotes
Me and Neil were both run wide.
That was fantastic. Coming out
Oh, I get late on the brakes.
behind Matthias and then still managed to overtake.
It ain't over.
before
The
Drivets.
advantage of the soft tyres.
It's
Oh my
incredible
God.
to see that. So as we predicted, Clayjax is now.
Who would have thought I'd be battling my old car?
Now Martin has also fitted. Can he make? I don't.
Close on tyres.
He's gonna have slipstream. We're gonna have to go defensive.
I don't think he is. Now this Danny, Danny's only 2
He didn't get a good run. We're pulling. He's not gonna get a run in the next corner.
I don't
It's
think
going to be.
It's not over. It's 8 minutes left.
Marty and Linebus
Ooh.
come out
it is.
together.
But Skins is in a live 7th place. What a result! What a race for Skins at the moment. Who came in? Didn't really well. He didn't race in the sprint, so he's come in straight away into the feature. And yeah, unfortunately, he's going to miss out on points for the sprint. There's a battle brewing there between. I think it's Butler and Shadow. These pair have raced together. So this is Colin Turkington versus Jason Plato back in the day. So Shadow is going for a move here, as we see. He's just going to go on board. He's going to go on board with Butler as he sees Jason Plato go.
Andy said we're leading. We're leading.
So
A lot of them have
Oh.
seen what the tyre wear's doing and all decided to go onto the hards just to make sure.
God dang it. I hate that corner. He's gonna get a run on me. I'm gonna go defense at the inside. Dirty tires though. It's alright. Oh! Jesus.
He's having a great battle there with Skins. He's got Matthias right there.
It's not over.
In the rearview mirror now, so Butler's got another rearview mirror full of.
You got 7.
Neil versus Collard. This is not a new rivalry right here.
Yeah, and all the way through the sprint race as well, these guys were all together, weren't they? So,
Oh, that's not a good run for me, Neil. He's gonna be set up down the straight stretch. Here we go. Slipstream.
races, for some reason,
No.
Which way is he gonna go?
ninth in the sprint, he said he doesn't like Brands actually.
Thought I didn't have enough of a run. Thought better of it.
No, as we see Skins going for a move on Swifty just up ahead there, so just going to quickly jump to that.
Oh, exit down shifting. It's alright. Give a bit of a run up the straight.
He's not suffering side by side through there. That's a nice clean move. But Skins is holding. I tell you what, for Skins to hold his own against Shadow, but Shadow's making a move here, coming down.
Oh, he's sideways. That's gonna hurt him.
But he's getting a little bit held up now. Swifty's going to try and capitalise on that. He's going to go around the outside into clearways. Oh.
Neil sideways again. Oh, this is never gonna work on Paddock Hill, but I almost try it.
That was a late move. That was a
Side by side, it's gonna be a drag race.
Bet they were clenched and Butler's taking advantage of all of that.
Oh, understeer still there. He's gonna get him.
place to be a bit happy.
He's gonna go defensive.
But Swifty's doing well on the.
Try the old switchback. Will it work? Nope, he's got better traction.
He's really flying. He's really challenging. He's not afraid to get his elbows out. And
He's gonna run wide. That's gonna hurt him. He's gonna be set up for the next corner up the inside. Here we go again. Neil versus Collard.
And, yeah,
We got him. New leader. He's gonna try and come back at me though. It ain't over.
Butler obviously took advantage of that, but with
They're gonna go defensive.
being, yeah, Butler and
He's still there. Okay, we're good.
Vedax has got just under a 4-second gap over Danny Singh now. Ignore the fuel.
He's still there. Oh, he's gonna have the inside.
But on this occasion, it's I don't know, it's a funny glitch in the game. Isn't it?
Oh, I had to turn out a bit. Oh, Neil sideways again.
The update, the other
It's cleared him again.
Skins is there.
This is gonna be a very spicy 4 minutes.
Out of the soft, so he's good. So he's gonna be holding down Anthony, trying to get in the.
He's gonna have a run up the front straight. We're gonna go defensive.
Yes, should we run through the points and how it works for each category so that the viewers know how it works?
It's only a single point spread.
Tyler, you've got about, if you keep getting like 1 minute 30 laps, you've got about 3 laps left with that 4
Anybody
minutes.
outside the top 10 points
About.
points to the main championship. But they're individual categories, so the supers, the tokers, and the independents. There's 5 cars in each group, so there's 5 points between those.
No, there's no rain. Don't worry about the cloud.
Whoever finishes ahead gets 5 points, and whoever finishes at the back of those groups gets a single point. And we've obviously got the battle for the poker versus supers as well. So there's 5 cars in each group for those. There's 6 cars involved on those for the. No, there is. Sorry.
3 cars for each group.
3 cars from each group. What I'm trying to say, and it's 6 points for the highest finisher of those groups.
And I'm relying on Adam to do the points, by the way.
I'm
He's gonna get run to that corner. Damn it, he's gonna get back up the other side.
Because I'm watching this battle, trying to work out which way, this is the battle for the independents. Because Skins trying to go down the inside. I don't know whether.
Andy's got a little bit wide. Wide there, so there's an opportunity here. This is all for points. So I'm just going to quickly go to, if I can get the keyboard right, no, it goes to the leader, right? So I don't know what's going on there. So I'm just going to have to do it manually.
Oh, that left front's gonna be close.
So we've got.
I don't know if we're gonna have enough grip.
Sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh,
Tyler
yeah.
Haydo. So Haydo's come back into this.
There, gotta leave him the room.
Tyler, ironically, is being chased by the car he drove last season, Adam.
I tried to get switched back on him.
Leader, the independents, isn't it? So,
Yep.
Tyler is kind of hold on.
Come on, rear end.
A bit wide, Haydo down the inside. This is a done move, surely. Yeah, nice and clean. Just about a little bit.
That left front's going. Come on, baby. Don't give up on me.
That is Haydo now taking the lead of the independents and 11th overall.
Can I just hand over
We've got 2.5 minutes left in this race.
Left front's giving out. Come on.
Out by now,
I'm not gonna have it. He's got better tires.
at the end. Regardless of their tyres and their fuel. The
I
last
tried.
actually got the fastest lap. That's a bonus point.
Unless he spins, I think it's game over.
Not sure what tyres he was on when he did that. Possibly the softs.
Possibly, yeah.
I'm not gonna go out without a fight. This is gonna be it. It's gonna be last lap.
Independents followed by
Come on, left front. Give me one more lap.
Oh, actually, Tyler's going to need to pit because that medium, that left front, is gone. Unless he's going to
When
drag
did
it around for
he
another lap.
pit for tires?
Same lap, but I don't know what tires he's on.
As he crosses the line this time, so highly likely he might drag it. Will he pit?
If he's on mediums, he's not in a better position than you are at the moment.
Worth a shout, to be fair.
Yeah, I just don't have grip. Left front's going.
Skins hunting him down, so it's going to be interesting to see if Skins is in a podium position for the independents.
Ah, damn it. We tried. That's all we can do.
Can Skins,
Hey,
this is going to be their
second's
final
still
lap.
not bad though.
Sure where
Yeah, but kind of bad that I'm losing to the car that I drove last year.
he's on his final lap or not yet.
One thing I can hope for now is that he
Final corner, really.
runs out of fuel or spins or
Yeah,
something.
there he is, so he's going to cross the
Skins
line
is gonna pass me.
on his final lap.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Tyres, he's good on fuel.
Yep, and there it goes.
Seconds. What's that, 2.5 seconds, is that?
Yeah, 2.7.
Yeah.
gap. So
Fucking, how did he make those tires last so long if he's on mediums?
Line bus, yes, line bus is, let's just check with line bus. So, yeah, line bus is going, oh, look at his tyres. Oh, he's got one more lap. And can he make, he's in Clayjack's mode again.
He really is, isn't he?
But he's got 6.5 second gap over Marty, but he's going to
Yeah, left front's gone.
That left front tyre is completely dead, so it's going to be interesting to see whether Martin can actually catch it. So look how wide he's going there.
Oh, P2 in the end. That fucking medium's a piece of shit, bro. I should have fucking gone on hards. I'll have to jump out the party whenever the interview starts. Wait for him to call me.
Oh my god. Oh. McDonald's just gives you the shits.
Line bus is leaping through 5 or 3 corners now, coming into clearways. He's going to
So how was the race?
JCR.
I lost it. The fucking left front went out because it's a piece of shit.
Oh.
Finished. Ended up finishing in second, but yeah, that fucking left front just died.
Oh, it's because of my screen, because it's in streaming. Yeah, I can't see the streaming. Yeah, I've been fine.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Yeah.
Taking the win. It's a second race in a row now for Clayjacks, finishing off carried on where he finished off, I should say, from last season, ahead of Danny C. That's good points for Danny because he knows that Clayjacks isn't actually running the full season, so Danny will be happy with that. He had third in the sprint and second in the feature, so he will be in a nice position for the championship. Line Bus finishing the race on rims, but that was a fantastic strategy from Line Bus. Marty, likewise, doing exactly the same thing, finishing in 4th place and got the fastest lap as well, so that could be crucial for the rest of the championship. Swifty in 5th place. That was a good recovery drive from Swifty, as well as Shadow as well. He was towards the back at one point, but he's come through and finished in 6th place. Butler in Matthias in 7th place. Butler finishing in 8th place. He won't be happy with that because he didn't really have the best of races, unfortunately. He's there in the Colin Turkington BMW. Audio Muted finished in 9th place. Ekberg in 10th. Ado in 11th place, and he is the highest place independent, with Skins in 12th, Tyler in 13th, and Andy, we think, possibly had a disconnect, but finished in 14th place.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we get we can't avoid that. Sometimes the internet goes against us, and it's not the driver's fault, and all of a sudden, or it could be a wheel disconnect. Adam, we've had that before.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
So, what a race that was, Adam. We're just waiting for one more to get in the comms box. We're waiting for, I think, let's just check now.
I can disappear down into the.
Do you want to go and have a look and
area.
see? Yeah, do you want to see if you can find? Go and see if you can find a couple of drivers.
Yeah, I'll leg it down there and see what I can find.
All right, then, mate. No worries.
I think I've seen it right. Hang on, let me just see where he is. Come on.